Hello everyone, this is Trainer Mark, and I bring to you today an OU battle, or Pokemon OU battle, semi-OU, is kind of random, but OU battle, with a person named Nyanjoe. But anyways, here we go. I'm starting off with my Espeon, he's starting off with a Rotom Wash, and I'm doing Psychic, and he switches out with Volt Switch. He got Lucky Crit. He's here too. Nyanjoe is Dawn Light, and I said with Blastoise, he just rapes my face with this outrage. It was just not even a fun deal. I tried toxicking him, and then I totally forgot that he had the Synchronized. I ended up getting toxic. I was like, well, Blastoise is kind of in and out of the question, so I'm gonna use him Sacrifice later. I think, at least, by switching to Ferrothorn and throw up Stealth Rocks, and he brings out his Victini, which could easily destroy my Ferrothorn, so I switch out into Arcanine, hoping that he do the V-Crate like that, my Flash Fire would crate it. As he goes in for the Bolt Strike, I go in for the Close Combat, forgetting that Victini is a Fire Psychic, which was a fail on my part, but needless to say Lace, I Extreme Speed, and I believe he kills me with another Bolt Strike. Yep, there I go. There goes my Arcanine. I bring out Scizor, go in there for a Bullet Punch, and
got the crit.
Priority too, so it's all good. And then he brings out his Rotom Wash. I switch out into Ferrothorn again. He thunders, but it misses, which is kind of scary. Reflects, I Power Whip him, and there goes his Rotom Wash. And then he brings out his Jirachi. I forget what I do here. Jirachi does Substitute. Oh, I do Thunder Wave, hoping to paralyze Jirachi, but it was futile. But anyways, I think I go in for another Power Whip right there. It doesn't do much, and I was like, okay, well, there's not really nothing much to really do here. I go for a Power Whip again, I guess. I don't know what I was really thinking here, but okay, here we go. Switch out to Frostless. Ice Punch doesn't really do that much because Frostless is Ice Ghost, or Ghost Ice. I don't really know. That's kind of bad for me not to even know my own Pokemon, but life rolls on. I Destiny Bond, hoping that he could take me out and I could destroy his Jirachi and bring down his wall, but I was realizing that he's only really using Ice Punch and Meteor Mash. I don't really think he's going to do that much damage. Oh, Meloetta comes out. I Shadow Ball, ends up being immune because Meloetta's like normal. And I bring out Scizor, Psyshock. I forget honestly what I do. Yes, I pursuit him because I thought he was going to switch out because
I got
almost like
Sleep.
Yeah, I got
Relics
Sleep
on. It was pretty awesome.
And I was just trying to stay in with Scizor just for the sheer luck of him waking up, or her waking up, but honestly it didn't happen, so switching Mila, making him Force Switch, we're back into this like almost stall war again. I believe I'm just throwing Shadow Balls at Jirachi until it dies. Oh no, you use
I don't
Switch.
know why I could not land a Meteor Mash on him, and I was not getting any of the secondary effects on any of my moves off.
I didn't really understand that, but I don't really know Meteor Mash as a move.
Well, I think Jirachi's Serene Grace is broken. I don't know if it is working correctly.
Well, not a lot of stuff is like well done on Showdown, you know, but some stuff's missing. But I think Meteor Mash should have been able to take me out. I don't know what was going on here, but hopefully I realized something was wrong, so I kept on just throwing Shadow Balls at him until his special defense was completely just gone, until I could end up just finishing him off. But honestly, if Meteor Mash, I think, was fixed,
I believe you got a lucky crit here on the next Shadow Ball.
I was going for the Destiny Bond and try to take us both out. That is like a beautiful thing that Frostless has, and I think it's really good because you could bait someone in and then Destiny Bond take them out. People may say otherwise, but that's kind of...
Special defense was down, and then I get hit by a Shadow Ball that ends up critting.
Yeah,
Yep,
there we go.
Takes out most of my health.
And then you send out your Mew, and this is where I think Rice are heading for the hills. Oh yeah, okay. So he goes in for the Paralyze, as Mew's toxic, and he goes Swagger, and I'm confused and paralyzed, and it is just not working for me. Mew's a Psychic type, I'm a Ghost Ice, or Ice Ghost, and I just realized he was gonna destroy me, so I switch out to Ferrothorn. And what are those called? I forget. It's those not poison arm barbs. Deal some damage while you're doing outrage to me, and you end up getting confused, and I believe Toxic does take him out. So then we're going in with Celebi.
And this is where the stall war begins.
I'm trying to land Toxic on Celebi. It's not happening. So I'm like, okay, what can I do to this Celebi? There's nothing on my team that can really take him out. Blastoise's almost dead. Espeon is Psychic, and it doesn't... It has a hidden power Fire, but with his Reflect Up, it's not going to do much. I believe I'm just going to stay in here and just Power Whip like crazy. Celebi is really strong. There's just stalling. This whole battle was almost like this. Well, not the whole battle, but mainly this. He goes Leaf Storm. He's doing his Calm Mind, getting his Leaf Storm up. I end up getting paralyzed, which I should have done from the beginning, so he couldn't have gotten all those Calm Minds up, but let alone I wasn't thinking. It was heat of the battle, and yeah. He goes in for another Leaf Storm, and for some reason I can just not land a Power Whip. I believe Power Whip accuracy is 85, but I have no idea what's happening with Ferrothorn. He's just derping, or I don't even know. I end up getting the Toxic off on the Celebi, but I think, yeah, Heal Bell brings it out, and I should have thought ahead knowing that a Celebi would have Heal Bell, but I just wasn't thinking this battle. Yeah, pretty much just that. Anyways, it still continues, the still Stall War, still Power Whipping, it's missing, it's hitting, it's doing a whole bunch of things I don't even know. He's Calm Minding and he's trying to Leaf Storm and kill my Ferrothorn, but it's not really happening because Ferrothorn's Grass Steel, and I can just outwall him until I can get him down. But I remember this, I Toxic'd him because my Power Whip ran out, so I could get in a free switch into my Espeon that has Hidden Power Fire, but since he had Reflect Up, I believe, it didn't do much at all, and then he just proceeds to kill my Espeon. So with Ferrothorn and Espeon officially now out of the picture, I bring out my Frostless and try to Destiny Bond just to see if he would take the bait and I could finish off his Celebi. But even with the Reflect Up, I do use the Shadow Ball because Celebi is Grass Psychic, and it doesn't really do much just because I freeze him with Frozen. I got super lucky. I don't even know if I could even do that again. But now it's a Stall War of him being frozen and me trying to get Ice Beam off to try to kill Celebi. His Reflect wears off, and then I proceed to kill him with Ice Beam. And him be frozen solid, I'm still paralyzed. Which was scary though, because I always thought he was going to unfreeze himself or something was going to happen. I'm like, oh, and then Stealth Rocks, got him. Alright, well then that was the battle. We have another battle that I am going to upload here. And if anyone wants to random battle me or just OU battle or whatever on Pokemon Showdown, just send me a message or whatever. And I'll be more than happy to record and do anything.
Thank
you. Alright, thanks, bye.